Today we're discussing 12 Rules for Life, Your Antidote to Chaos by Jordan Peterson, starting with the first idea, now. Number 1, stand up straight with your shoulders back. In the book they discuss when lobsters are fighting, the lobster who won comes out with a chemical imbalance that alters its posture. Because of this alteration in chemicals, the lobster that just won appears bigger, more aggressive, and is more likely to win in the future, where the loser lobster is less likely to be in confrontation and becomes a loser in life. This works for humans too. People judge your intellect based on how you carry your body. Make an effort to stand up straight with your head held high, and people will perceive you as more confident and successful, leading to more confidence and success. Number 2, treat yourself like someone you are responsible for helping. I'm a pharmacist, and I cannot tell you how many times people have no problems spending hundreds of dollars on their dog's prescription, but have no problem brushing away their $10 prescription. You cannot help others unless you help yourself. Start looking at yourself like you matter, like your dog or your child, and not only will you become healthier and stronger, you'll benefit the other people around you as well. Number 3, make friends with people who want the best for you. It's easy to come across snobbish or selfish when you have toxic people in your life and you try to distance yourself from them. By all means, you don't have to push them away completely, but make them an acquaintance, not one of your best friends. To get the most out of life, you need that core group, because there's times in life where you are struggling, you are suffering, and they can get you out of it. This isn't just for you, this is for them too. You have a core group of people who are looking out for you. They help you up when you're down, but also you help them up when they're down. Everyone wins. Number 4, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not who someone else is today. One example is in the gym. I've gotten stronger over the years, but it would be so easy for me to look at the guy beside me doing twice the weight I'm doing and feel terrible about myself, not even to want to work out. But on the same side, it'd be easy for me to look when I started when I was 14, barely doing the bar. The emphasis is not focusing on them, but focusing on you, especially who you were yesterday. If you've done 10 reps or you've done a certain thing yesterday, your job is just to do a little bit more. One extra rep, that is the key to success. Number 5, do not let your children do anything that makes you dislike them. Jordan Peterson emphasizes here that discipline is the key to having a well-rounded adult. Maybe you don't have kids now, but keep this in mind. They don't need a friend. They need a parent, they need someone to discipline them, to guide them so that they can be independent and live life on their own. Don't think about what's easy, think about what's best for them. Remember, if you don't discipline them now, you'll dislike yourself later because you didn't teach someone how to be independent to be an adult on their own. Number 6, set your house in perfect order before you criticize the world. It's so easy to blame others and blame the world for your lot in life. But have you noticed that doesn't get you anywhere? Trying to be a victim only gets you sympathy, and that doesn't help you grow as a person. Whatever's happening to you, realize that you always have a choice how you respond to it. Failure, temporary defeat, whatever it is, you can use it to grow and change if you really wanted to. Get the internal emotions right, get your drives, your motivations from the inside correct, and you'll realize that this outside world doesn't matter so much. Number 7, pursue what is meaningful, not what is expedient. Basically, this is seek meaning over pleasure. All you need to do is be in the present moment and process what's happening to you. Maybe you've been fired, maybe you've had your heart broken, whatever it is, find meaning right here and you won't need to escape right there. I've done a video on 7 ways how to be more present in the moment. If you want to check that out, I'll leave a card right there. Number 8, tell the truth, or at least don't lie. Social media is a perfect example. So many times we try to make ourselves look better than we really are. How many times have you seen a woman give the duck face pose? Yes, this makes them look more attractive, but what happens when you meet them in person? You're disappointed. Also, when you're more truthful, more vulnerable, you build a stronger bond. People trust you more. For example, there's some times when I make a video in a suit, but I have sweatpants on because you don't see the bottom. Now, I didn't have to tell you that, but because I revealed something I didn't have to, you're probably more trusting of me. In the same way, there's stories throughout my videos where I kind of embarrass myself. I feel depressed, I feel sad, but it makes me human. And that vulnerability makes us more connected. Number 9, assume that the person you are listening to might know something you don't. I will paraphrase a quote from Emerson. Every man I meet is superior in some way. In that, I learn of him. It's easy to go to school, get a degree, have our heads puffed up, and think that we know everything that we need to know. When we do this, think that we know it all, people don't like us, and we stop growing and learning. I've made an effort that whoever it is, that they have something to teach me. I want to listen, I want to learn. And by doing that, you learn and grow so much more. Number 10, be precise in your speech. I think about raindrops on a windshield. Have you noticed that it never goes straight down? It always seems to zigzag. It hits some kind of impediment, it gets scared and moves around. And moves probably 3 times as much as it needs to as compared to going straight in. In a similar way, don't beat around the bush. If you have something to say, just say it. Go straight in, have that difficult conversation, and you'll find that you'll get over them faster, they'll need to be said, and the bond you have with that person will be strengthened because you're being honest with them. Number 11, do not bother children when they are skateboarding. The main message here is that rules should be established to protect people, not suppress their natural tendencies. In the book, they discuss that Jordan Peterson was at a college campus and he noticed kids skateboarding. They strictly enforced rules to ban this. But because these kids could not get their urges out skateboarding, they might turn to more dangerous behaviors. He thinks that boys should be boys, girls should be girls, and you should only have rules that protect people, not suppress their natural desires and instincts. And number 12, pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. I love this metaphor because so often we're trying to go across the street, go to the next destination because it's going to make us happier. We get to that destination only to go to another one. If you take the moment to have these small joys in life, when a stray cat crosses the street, just to pet it. As you go from street to street, your life will be more meaningful. You'll be more fulfilled. There you have it, 12 Rules for Life by Jordan Peterson. If you have not read the book, I'll leave a link to purchase it in the description below. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe today and hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything. This is your friend Michael, inspiring you to learn, laugh, and love. Hope you enjoyed this video. Can't wait to see you in the next one.